back to the channel, everyone. Thanks for joining me today on the MoneyBags73 channel for reaction video number 3. Many of you enjoyed the last reaction video. I promise this one will be just as enjoyable, or at least funny, at the very least. Let's see. So we have Greenisnotnick. He just came out with this video today. 65,000 views already, just in about 8 hours. So Nick's a popular guy on YouTube, and I imagine this is going to be a good video. We could probably go through some of the comments in the end. 737 comments already. I always enjoy teenagers telling me why my lifelong memories are what they are when they don't even share them. You know, maybe maybe you can have some enjoyment in that as well. So let's get into this here.
Every day, send me new material. So today I'm going to talk about something that I care about. And that's how the Mandela Effect is stupid, and I hate it. What's the Mandela Effect, you ask? Well, I definitely am not looking it up right now. No, the Mandela Effect is a phenomenon in which a person or a group of people have false or distorted memory.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, hold on here. Whoa, the Mandela Effect is a phenomenon in which a person or a group of people have false or distorted memory. No, see, he's starting off here with an awful definition for the Mandela Effect. It's not a person who has a false memory. If you have somebody who yesterday says, I thought I had on a black jacket last night, and it turns out I was wearing a red one. Mandela Effect, it doesn't work like that. It's not a person who has a false memory or is making a mistake. This is about large groups of people. Anyway, I digress.
Some people believe that the Mandela Effect is proof of alternate realities, while others blame it on the fallibility of human memory. The reason why it's called the Mandela Effect is because all these people thought that Nelson Mandela got sent to jail and died, but then he was actually alive like 10 years ago. So whatever.
Okay, so that's true, and I don't agree with that. That's not a Mandela Effect for me.
The Mandela Effect is stupid. It's not real.
The Mandela Effect is very real. Large groups of people are having alternative memories that aren't matching reality. So this is a very real phenomenon. Getting sick of people who saying that it isn't real. It's real. The reasons why we're having these alternative memories are what's up for debate. But the fact that the Mandela Effect is happening is not up for debate. It's happening. It's real.
Everyone's always like, how do we all think the same thing? This must be some sort of crazy phenomenon going on. No, it's not real. And I'll explain why I think that today. You can look up any list of the biggest Mandela Effect instances, and I can explain away 90% of them. Most of them are just so obvious as to why it's not some phenomenon.
Let me guess. We're going to go over Jiffy and Febreze and Sex in the City and all that stuff today, right?
It's just something that would have been believable. This video is sponsored by me. Subscribe to my channel. Let me explain. I know it's confusing. Let me explain. 40 Mandela Effect examples that will blow your mind. My mind's just gonna go, whoa. Where's my head? Where's my head? Oh, God. Even in this article, they explain why it's not some phenomenon. People thought that it was called Jiffy, even though it's called Jif. But there's another peanut butter brand called Skippy, and you have...
I remember Skippy. Also remember Jiffy. Lifelong memory, 40 plus years of Jiffy. I remember around 2013 when I was walking in the store and I grabbed a bottle of JIF because I hadn't bought it in many years. My kids didn't eat a lot of peanut butter and I wanted to have some. So I bought it and I said, oh wow, look, Jiffy changed their name to JIF. It looked foreign. I had never seen it before. So I threw it in the cart and went on with my life. I didn't think I was in a in a parallel universe or multiple universe or whatever. I didn't recognize it. So that's something that the younger people, they're not having that. It's not having that effect on them because many teenagers have always known it as JIF.
Of other food brands called Jiffy, like the ones who make this wonderful corn muffin.
I remember this.
I love their cornbread. And Jiffy Lube. Everyone loves Jiffy Lube.
Oh, come on. I'm so sick and tired of the people telling me that I'm thinking of my dad going for an oil change when I was eating Jiffy as a kid. I'm not thinking of changing car oil when I'm eating peanut butter. And just get off of the Jiffy Lube thing already.
Next, Looney Tunes, not tunes. Yeah, obviously people are gonna think it's Looney Tunes because it's loon tune, but it's
Really? That's why I have a lifelong memory of Looney Tunes? Because it's loon tune. No, that's not it. It was because tunes was for cartoons.
Looney Tunes, and that doesn't make sense.
Yes, it makes perfect sense because Looney Tunes was a partner of Merry Melodies for Warner Brothers. They both involved music in their short animations. Makes perfect sense. But that's not what it was for 40 plus years of my life. It was TOONS.
Which is why people thought that this one was the actual one, because it makes sense. That's not some phenomenon. That's just what people would naturally think. Okay. I'm not going to be like...
Well, that's you trying to think this out because you don't think anything weird's happening, but anyway.
Like, I swear it was TOONS. No, I would have just been like, yeah, I mean, if you asked me.
You would have been like, but not people my age and older who have a 40, 50-year long memory of TOONS. You don't know what that's like. And you don't know what it feels like to see it change, but anyway.
I'd say it's TOONS because I'm not thinking about the spelling of Looney Tunes. The Berenstain Bears didn't exist. It's the Berenstain Bears. No one's name ends with STAIN.
All right, hold on just a minute there. No one's... All right, we're not going to even look for people who's... We can just start right here. How about the writers of the books? Their last name is Berenstain, so... Oh my God.
There's a lot of names that end in STEIN, and so it makes sense that it would be the Berenstain Bears. Curious George's Tale.
Well, let's just forget about the fact that I read the books. I read them to my son. I bought them. It always said Berenstein, and then all of a sudden it was Berenstain. I mean, let's just forget about that. Let's just go with your reasoning.
Does he have a tail or does he not? Oh no, he doesn't have a tail. Yeah, because monkeys have tails, so obviously we're gonna think that Curious George has a tail.
Oh, that's why we have a 20-year or whatever, 30-year memory of a tail on the monkey from the cartoons and the books with our children. I don't think you have any. It's because we would think that he had a tail. Forget what people have been seeing. Let's not even go there.
It doesn't make sense that the guy didn't have a tail. So obviously in my head, I'm going to be like, yeah, he had a tail. I could have sworn it was Febreze with 2 E's and not just one. Yeah, because if you spelled it out, the word breeze, you wouldn't just have one E.
Exactly. It was always EEZE. The whole time I knew the fabric, the refreshener. So how would you pronounce the way that it's always been then?
So obviously you're gonna think it has 2 E's. God, it's not, they act like it's this like scientific anomaly. Like, wow, I can't believe that suddenly everyone in the world remembered something this way and not this way. No, they didn't remember it that way. They just guessed that that makes sense.
They just guessed. So when the whole world map just changed on me, when all this shit hit me and I was on the freaking couch for 3 days, I was just guessing what things were. Man, you don't even have a clue, kid. The whole world map changed for me. North and South America went like this. Australia went like that. Italy, where my family's from, it was a boot gonna kick a ball. Now it's balancing the ball on its toes. I mean, oh my God, you just guessed what all this stuff was. Oh my gosh, dude. Oh, this guy's crazy. You're crazy, dude. And you got all these views, and I'm sure everyone's like, yeah, I hate them and all that. There's some people think they're so perfect, have perfect memory and all this. Oh my,
sense, because that's logically how it is in your noggin. Oscar Mayer. No, it's not Oscar Mayer, it's Oscar Mayer. Because Mayer, you don't spell Meyer M-A-Y-E-R. You spell it M-E-Y-E-R.
Exactly.
So that's why you'd think it's Oscar Mayer, not Oscar Mayer. Is this a stupid idea for a video? Is it just a short video where I just rant on about stuff?
Wait a minute.
Oscar Mayer.
And you don't even pronounce it Oscar Mayer. It's still pronounced Oscar Mayer. So why would you think that it's Oscar Mayer? Sketch.
I don't think it's Mayer. It's Meyer. It was always M-E-Y-E-R. You just do you experience the Mandela effect on that? I don't. You lost me on that one, man. It is MAYER. That's the whole problem. All right. Whoa. All right. I've seen so many people experience the Mandela effect as they're trying to debunk it. It's hella funny.
Sketchers. There's no T in there. Yeah, because the word sketch has a T in it. So you're going to think T in it.
Oh, you're just going to think that it has a T in Skechers because the word sketch. Forget the fact that it had a T on it when I was buying shoes for my kid. I always saw a T in Skechers. Let's just ignore that and let's think about, well, you're thinking of sketch. So that's what we're all doing, right? According to this kid.
Such a stupid idea for a video. I don't have anything to say besides just like... Monopoly Man and his monocle. So far, there hasn't been one that I haven't been able to explain. The Monopoly Man one is the fact that he's a rich dude, and rich people have monocles. And also, as they explain here, the Planters Peanut Company mascot, Mr. Peanut, has a monocle.
Yeah, I can't even tell you how many times I've had people say, oh, well, you're thinking of Mr. Peanut. Well, how about all my English friends from across the pond telling me we don't know Mr. Peanut over here in England because that's American advertising. So what are they thinking of?
Because what we've got here is something called the Mandela Effect.
I was thinking.
Have you heard about this?
Yeah, I've heard.
Where, for some reason, a falsehood goes into our brains and becomes true. So that monocle is not correct. Now, we think this has been analysed by people, and we think it comes from this character, Mr. Peanut, who has a monocle.
But I don't know Mr. Peanut.
Well,
Which I don't really know how you'd make that up. You just think that a rich dude with a freaking top hat and a bag of money would have a monocle.
Yeah, you would just think. Forget what you saw for 30, 40 years. You would just think. That, because, like you said, that's what this is all about. What you would think things would be. It doesn't have anything to do with what you remember. This is just ridiculous.
Pikachu's tail. Oh. Kit Kat. Oh my gosh, Kit Kat. Oh, it should have a hyphen in it. Whoa. No.
That's exactly how I feel in the grocery store. Woo, when I see it without a hyphen. Because that was my favorite candy bar and it had a hyphen for 40 plus years. And now I see it without one, it looks foreign. It looks like the Jif jar did in the grocery store that day when I thought Jiffy changed their logo and I threw it in the cart because it looked foreign. I didn't recognize it. It was brand new in my perception of reality. Brand new.
No, I've never heard that either. And if there was supposed to be a hyphen, it's because it's two words that go back to back. Kit Kat. Now, this is the one that I don't
okay. So, whatever.
get, and a lot of people say is the only one that blows their mind, is the Fruit of the Loom one. Because I could have sworn there's a cornucopia too, but...
Really? You could have sworn there was a cornucopia. I remember a cornucopia because it always had a cornucopia. That's why I recall one, because I always saw one in the logo my whole life. 40-year memory. Now this one gets you. So because this one gets you, this might actually be some kind of weird thing going on here. But everything else is explainable because you don't remember them the other way. It doesn't work like that. You don't know people's memories. So I understand you're making a video why the Mandela Effect is dumb for you. But that doesn't mean that it's dumb. It's dumb for you because you don't have lifelong memories of 1,000 things like I do that don't match reality now. So I understand this is very difficult for the younger people because they don't have the memories. For them to just say, oh, you're all misremembering a movie that never happened with kids in an attic and their mother died and the genie appeared. And you're just misremembering, all million of you are misremembering the same exact movie. Well, you're thinking of, I don't even know what the hell he would say we're thinking of on that one.
But you got me. You got me there. There's a whole subreddit for the man.
All right, I'm not even going to, I'm done. I'm just done. I thought I could keep my cool a little better. I'm sorry, everybody. I'm just 6 years of digging up reality residue and 700 videos. And just, this is such an incredible phenomenon. For people who can't see it, I understand that it pisses them off because they just think we're lying or we're making shit up. Or that's what I've been being told this whole time on my channel. Oh, you're lying, you're making stuff up, or you're thinking it would be this because of these logical reasons or whatever. All right, let's see what we got here real quick. All right, let's check this one out here. The Mandela Effect is so stupid to me. The fact that people would rather believe that we're in an alternative dimension than just remembering something different. That was where we were forced to go when we were so mind blown with all these hundreds and hundreds of lifelong memories that were all of a sudden different. It's not an easy explanation, as I'm sure it would be for you, rat stand user, because you don't have those lifelong memories like many of us do. The human mind is so easy to trick. Yes, it is. For someone that once genuinely believed this to be real, well, it is real. Large groups really are having alternative memories of things that don't match reality. The unhinged energy in this is validating my hatred for this now. Okay, you hate it. Now, well, I'm sorry if you hate that people have alternative memories. It sounds like a personal problem. I can only handle so much of that. Let's see, anything else good here? Oh, here we go. This video perfectly articulates my thoughts on the Mandela Effect for the past few years. It irrationally pisses me off. It's not time travel, people. People are just stupid and incorrectly assume things. Oh, is that what's going on? I'm just assuming 1,000 lifelong memories here. And I was able to find thousands and thousands of people who were assuming the same lifelong memories for them, and we all had them with the same exact details. We had them incorrect. That sounds perfectly logical and normal. Yeah, it doesn't surprise me it pisses you off because you don't have the memories. You don't understand. All right, here we get this all the time. To me, the Mandela Effect has always just seemed like a bunch of people who refuse to admit they remembered something wrong. So they have to come up with some convoluted explanation as to why they're totally not wrong instead of going, oh, my bad. Dude, I have no problem with oh, my bad. Oh my gosh, man. I'm done. I'm done with this. I'm done with this. These people don't understand. This is just so frustrating. I've been dealing with this for 6 years and these types of comments. These people have no idea. I mean, we could just say that all of these people are pretty much a perfect example of condemnation without investigation is the height of ignorance. That's it, everyone. Go create the reality that you want. I'm out of here.